Hey guys, up against a Verdance here. Hopefully, this should go pretty good, to be honest. I don't think we run any arcane barrier, and I don't think we have to run Oasis either. Because, like, Oasis doesn't help us that much, realistically. We're gonna try and filter our hand a little bit here. Probably try and get 4 of the Trikai in our arsenal. Oh, this is a nice turn. We have a lot of opportunities here to mark him. Oh, and he's, oh, I don't love that. That makes me sad. Because now our mark means a lot less. That's super unfortunate, actually. But what can you do? Just gonna play Sworn Vengeance here. Try and get a mark. Nice. I'm actually just gonna pass on blocks here. Make this hit. If he doesn't play his reaction. And then if he does play the reaction, we'll see what else happens. Nice. So he lets us hit. We play 2 through the dragon at instant speed. This is a really nice trick I like to use. Because, like, realistically, that 1 extra damage is not what we're looking for there. What we're looking for is marking our opponent. Same thing with the Brave Forge Bracers. Instead of paying the 1, I'd much rather just play the Long Whisker Loyalty here for buff power and mark on hit. Unfortunately, he does have the shelter, and he's most likely going to be able to Waning Moon us here, which is going to hurt a little bit. Oh, interesting. Just a healing potion. So we're not going to get hurt by the Millennium Tree this turn, luckily. He's going to decompose here. Honestly, we're feeling not great at the moment. We have no fealty generation. We get our first fealty though. But against Verdance, we really would like to be going a lot quicker. We're just gonna save our Hunt's End. I know it might be a little weird why we're arshaling it, but I think I'm okay with just, oh wow, decomposing again? That's pretty good. But I'm okay with arshaling Hunt's End. Either saving it for when we do turn online, or being able to use it as a way to get extra power after we after we turn online, we can use it for extra power, or we can use it for Crown of Providence to just get an extra card. So he's gonna let us take the mark here, and then we're basically just gonna swing 5. It's kind of the best that we can do at the current moment. Nice. He feels the need to use armor here. We feel pretty comfortable about that. We can almost assuredly assume that a Felling of the Crown is coming next, or a Millennium Tree, so we're a little worried, not gonna lie. Interesting, a nourishing emptiness. Maybe that's why he had to hold so many cards, because if he didn't, then he would have attacks in his graveyard. That is always a possibility. We are going to use our crown here on this Hunt's End. Oh, and it's like exactly what we were hoping for. Now, I would have actually not minded keeping that, but it's fine. Because now that we're all 9, we really get to start going here. We're going to use Drop the Dragon Blood, which is also going to give us a resource for Perforate. Which is pretty sick, not gonna lie. It probably would have been better to just use Perforate Last Chain, so that we could like actually know what we're gonna get into here. But it's not like it really matters. So I'll play Perforate first, just to see what we draw into. Oh, nice. And so it's a Searing Gaze. So we're gonna save that for our last chain. Push the damage first. Try and keep the mark for the last thing that we do. I'm quite confused on why he's not blocking here, but it's not like I really cared. I'm pretty happy if he doesn't block, actually. Oh, yeah, that makes us sad. That's interesting. It doesn't let me break them in instant speed. I'm gonna That's so weird that it's not letting me break my fealties, but whatever. It is very bizarre. However, it's not like we're completely screwed here. We're gonna keep the Sworn Vengeance. We like the mark on hit. And we're also back up to 2 fealty almost immediately. So we're feeling really nice, even though he kind of just screwed us over. Luckily we have the March of Loyalty here to try and push this on hit if we can mark him successfully right now. I know that Verdance can be kind of a hard matchup, so I figured that this would be a nice one to try and showcase. Yeah, unfortunately he has the Seeds of Tomorrow, which is going to cover pretty nicely. But we still get to swing an extra 3. Oh nice, he's blocking with a Scour. That probably means he has a third one. But if he did, he would just... I'm not sure why he didn't just play the Scour, but I'm not going to question that personally. I'm very okay with him doing that. I'm just going to try and push this on hit here, see what happens. I'm actually just going to play Perforate too. Oh nice, we get a Tooth of the Dragon. It's actually pretty nice here, not going to lie. It's also really nice because this dagger's going to be coming in for free anyway. Oh, I probably should have made this dagger come in for free twice. That's kind of a misplay by me, but it's not the end of the world since he blocks this one out anyway. But we could have used bracers actually, so it does kind of suck a little bit. We are very concerned about him playing another Scour here. It seems very likely. Oh nice, but he doesn't. So I'm thinking about what card I wanted to get rid of. It's probably... So like here's my thought, right? I might actually want to keep this Relentless Pursuit just so I can pitch it to my boots in case my Sink Below doesn't get us a Draconic reaction. But it does, so we're feeling good. And honestly, even still, I think this is perfectly okay to break my boots on anyway. It saves 1 resource for later for bracers, and it basically just wastes one of his blocks and still presents lethal. Because I mean he seemed very comfortable with giving the first card, but I assume he's less comfortable with giving the rest. Oh nice. So the play that we make there actually takes a Ring of Roses off of him, which we're very happy about. And we're actually going to demand another block here as well, which could be huge. Nice. Since he has to basically... I mean, he doesn't have to block with a card, but if he goes down to 1, even if he Scours me, he knows that he's still, like, very likely to die. And so we're kind of just forcing him to play it early where he doesn't want to. He's going to break these healing potions here to just try and survive. He's going to deal some extra pings to us. He's going to get me down to 16. I haven't really been in range of Stormstriders or anything stupid like that, so... Interesting he didn't pop the second healing potion. He must think that he's in a pretty reasonable spot to live here, and I would disagree. I think I'm very much so in the driver's seat right now. So, I mean, we're going to present 6. He is going to have the D-React. And quite honestly, I'm just going to play the Scar Tissue here, putting him on 1 if he doesn't have another D-React on top of that one. So he does have the D-React. That's really good for him. And so we're just gonna use Tunic here for bracers, because 5 is a lot scarier than like 2, and if I have like a regular reaction in my hand, being 5 is a lot scarier for him. Okay, so we actually can play the Pledge Fealty here after he lets us hit. And we feel really comfortable arsenaling the... Oh, nice. He has a sigil, so he wasn't scared regardless. We do have the smoke out to freely pitch into provoke if he overblocks. Another D react makes sense, but honestly, I don't think he survives this. Like he'll probably survive this turn, but since we have the provoke in hand, he's basically screwed for next turn. Because he has to respect this. And then we just play provoke. So he just discards a Root Bound. We play Blaze Headlong. Then we play Obsidian Fire Vein. It is 100% possible that he has a no block, so we're just going to play the Pledge Fealty. And yeah, he has a Seeds of Tomorrow, so... Oh, and I mean next turn, I mean look at this. We're going to go Blade Flurry for 4, into Searing Gaze for 6. But probably 7, because we'll probably pitch Smoke out to the Bracers there. And then we'll just go March of Loyalty for 4 at the end too. And then, I mean, yeah, I mean... Even if we stalled out for the next 2 turns, when we draw into Double Hunt and Searing and Long Whisker, that's where the game ends. So, luckily enough, he didn't prioritize the Scours too heavy. I do think that he could have, instead of blocking with that one Scour, he probably could have played it. Honestly, same with the second one, but I think that it's a very reasonable assumption for him that if he goes down to 1 against Fang, even if he breaks all my fealties, like, I'm just gonna re-jumpstart that engine, and he can't survive that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.